My boy Brendog, first solo tag trailer mission, dude. Let's see how he does. This is the toughest turn. Let's see how he does. You gonna bang rims or you gonna be oh dude, he's good. He's good. You're good, buddy. Like a legend. Like a legend, dude. Kid kills it. Alright, we got this thing all piped in. Finally got the field built. She's a big one. I think we ended up using almost 1,000 ton of material between the Title V sand and the leaders or the trenches with the double wash 1.5 inch. Just need a touch more sand right there. But we're taking the big machine out of here. Got the world's worst wall, but I'll show you what we did. This is all gonna get loomed over. Our breakout will get covered with loom. We talked to the neighbors. We restored this all kind of to like a wooded area with this wood chips. And the property line kind of like cuts right through here. So that'll be all grass. Now it's, you know, nice and flat and level. Got the vent over in the corner here. And they need another 1,000 yards of fill to build this all up at a good level, because you could see, look at this tank is still 18 inches high, so I mean that's going to be a high point, and it'll just kind of taper out into nothing. So we're moving our 138 out of here. We got to do a couple TLC things later, but we're heading on to the next one now. My boy Brendog out here, big rigging. Brendog's first solo mission was a success. Got the 138 back to the yard. And we're gonna just go through this thing real quick, blast it down, degrease it, grease it up. And we had an issue where we had a low hydraulic fluid on the swing motor. So we're gonna just clean that off, inspect all the seals, inspect all the hoses, make sure everything's tight. And then we'll be on to our next adventure. So Brendog did a good job. He didn't crash on his first mission. And now we're gonna do a little bit of office work and get ready for the next project. One of the nicest things about our 10-wheeler with the barn door, you can throw all the attachments in the back. Minimal chaining needed. Morg's getting this thing off right now. I'm gonna go on to the next thing. We got the CMP grapple on this. It's got the EC oil. One of the nicest things about that is that there's no hoses needed. Morg's gonna be able to go put this with the rest of the attachments over here. And no quick connects, no wrenches. He'll do it all by himself right now. Also, the rubber track pads. We do a lot of dirt work, but we're in the road a lot of the time. So just being able to never put out plywood and not have to deal with that is fantastic. Our loading and unloading game is strong. Well, you probably will open the barn door, but with the grapple and the tilty, we haven't used a chain to load something in years. All right, so we're gonna swap over the barn door for everyone. So this is a ball, flap this down, and then this will come over, that'll pin in. Goes out like that, goes out like that. However, it also dumps like this normal, so it's gonna come on this side, take the slurry lock off, and then take that chain off. This was the worst display of barn dooring that I've ever seen, but that's what you end up with. And then Morg takes the CMP here, and he starts plucking out all these buckets. And I'm gonna grab this PVC so we don't have an accident. And that's what it looks like when you have a 15-foot bed that you can basically use like a dumpster everywhere. So we missed the organization of the attachments here, but I'll show you the EC oil and how it works. So on these, you got a block. It's got an in and an out. I don't know which one's which, and then it's got a electronic connector, and that will fall right into the tilt rotator when we'll get a video of it, but. Like I said, we got to check the swing motor on this thing. Brendog out here, he is washing her down. And then we're actually going to put this plow over here. That's going to go up there because we're under the impression that the snow's over. It's springtime now. I'm done with the snow. We got the big girl in here, and we're just taking some time to go over a few things. Doing a big degrease. We got the rotator in here. We're going to go through that, make sure that that thing's looking all pretty good. Make sure that this 138's ready for a big season. Already started to do it a little bit. We got a couple more hours to do tomorrow. Alright, I forgot to take a bunch of videos of the stuff we were doing the other day, but I got Morg right now. He's loading up. We're going to Blue Hill Ave in Dorchester, and we're getting ready to do some curbing. We spent a couple hours on this in the rain day the other day, and we really cleaned the grease out of it. So she is looking spectacular. It's got a 2,000-hour service covered under the Comtrax warranty, and that is going to take place April 7th. So that's the last warranty that's covered under the care package. So we're going to definitely get that done. Morg grabbing this thing. We're going to take this into the city. We're going to stop prepping for the curb, and my boy Brendog is going to go apprehend the curb. So, Brennan, we got to let's put extra straps from the tag into here. Dude, you already got them? Killing it. So we're over here in Blue Hill Ave today. We got a very tight site where we can only fit our small trailer in here. So what we have had to do is, rather than take our tag to get all the curb in one shot, we went with the small trailer and had to make 2 trips. However, we could get the small trailer right into the site rather than, I mean, as you can see, the 10-wheeler barely gets in here unloaded, and that's with one less car right there. There's usually another car there. So right now, we're going to put the small trailer on the 10-wheeler, send him back to Shea Concrete, and then we'll swap back to the small truck, get that in here. We got 48 feet of curb on site, and we need roughly, I think, like 125 total. So we can only go to here because we got to put one more drain structure there. So we got it all trenched right here. This is actually a nightmare on this site. This is a temporary Verizon that got relocated. Used to come right through here, but we did a 120 chamber infiltration. You can see one of the inspection ports here. So all drainage right here. Getting ready to do the curb. We got it all trenched. Curb is on site, and tomorrow morning we will start setting curb, lock it all in with the concrete, and then we're going to loom right around. We own rough spread of loom, and then this is actually going to stay here. They're going to put plants in, and then they're actually, I think, going to abandon it in place, but that's got nothing to do with us. So, big curb day tomorrow. Boys are excited to be back, and we are going to close this place out. We started it last season, and what we got to do is they're going to pour their handicap ramp here. We're going to do a few bollards, top it, stripe it, and there's a curb cut down there. So, few things to get taken care of over here. See, they got their layout coming. They go into this nice piece of pudding stone, and then from here over, we prep another walkway. So, we did this wall for them. We never glued these caps. We're still going to glue these things back in. They got a little messed up, but getting ready to put the final touches on this thing. I'd say probably 2-3 weeks will be all good to go, and that's another one off the list. So excited to get to this point. We were able to pave this before the snow hit, and let's get it done.